Hi guys. I was just on the internet today, and I came across some new FIFA 13 news that I found just searching around FIFA 13, and on FIFA Soccer blog. It's a good website actually. I use it quite a lot. This gives us all the information about the new career mode, which I don't know about you guys, but is the bit I love about FIFA most, really. I play most. So they've now added in international management, so you can now manage an international team, as well as your club during career mode. So if you're playing really well for Chelsea or something, you might get picked for the to manage the England squad, which would be really fun. Here it says your nationality and the league you manage in will also affect the type of international offers you receive. So on FIFA 12 where you start career mode, it tells you what nationality your manager is, and if you're Portuguese then you'll most likely get an offer from Portugal, something like that. Now this bit's actually really interesting. In-match live score updates. Whilst playing your career mode matches, you'll now receive audio updates from other games being played in your league, voiced by Alan McInally and Jeff Shreves. The live updates cover goal, red card and penalty incidents. Example: Shreves, goal Anfield, Fulham's Clint Dempsey scores a brilliant free kick to make it 2-1, 73 minutes played. Tyler. Thanks, Jeff. You can deselect the matches you want to hear audio updates from prior to starting your match. In fact, I'd always keep them on, it just makes them more realistic, but that's a really nice touch to put in there. And now we have the player stories. Interaction with players is now more regular, with instant feedback received based on managerial decisions. Player stories can now run for months into career mode, re-emerging if you go through a bad run of results or when you sell/buy a key player. Specific player stories also occur when managing an international team, meaning you'll be able to keep both club and country happy. Fan stories will now make the top news in the press based on team performance. That's quite a good touch there. This looks really good actually. Once you've chosen your player, virtual pro or real, you'll receive a set of season objectives to complete from the manager. The type of player you choose, forward, midfielder, defender, etc., will shape these objectives. As well as season objectives, you'll also be asked to achieve objectives every 4 matches. This could include goals, clean sheets, pass/tackle completion, percentages, etc. The quality of opposition over these 4 games will decide the values you are asked to achieve. If you're unhappy, you now have the option to request a transfer or a loan to gain more match experience. Now that's actually really good, because on FIFA it does get quite annoying when you want to move the club and you can't. So this touch will make playing as your virtual pro much more fun. If you choose to play for a top club with a low rated virtual pro, you'll not be in the first team started to begin with, you'll be loaned to gain experience first. That's good as well, I quite like doing that. If fatigued or playing poorly, the manager can now substitute your player. I'm not sure what you do after you've been substituted. I suppose you just skip the rest of the game, or I don't know. Once your playing days are over, you can opt to retire and take up management. That is quite good actually. So that means career modes would have to last quite a long time, much longer than they do in FIFA 12. Classified results. After each career mode match, you will now receive a rundown of the classified results through in-game audio. Think BBC final score. That is good actually. So that means you won't have to go looking for it, you can listen to it instead whilst you're doing something else. League table updates are also fed back to you, as well as any upcoming fixtures. These audio sequences happen less regularly than the classified results. When this audio is running, you can still browse all career mode menus and continue to the next game. Still nice, I like that. Manager's office. You can now view any available managerial positions via the jobs board. This allows you to change clubs mid-season should you wish to. Now I actually really like the sound of this. This will make it much more fun if you just play as a manager, because sometimes if you start a club, like I once started one as Lille in the French league, but I got really bored of it quite soon, so I had to quit. And if perhaps this had been in FIFA 13, then I'd be able to try and move to a different club. Now this is the main bit I'm interested in, is transfer negotiations. The transfer system is completely rewritten for career mode in FIFA 13, which is good. You can now offer player plus cash and player trade deals to the CPU. So obviously CPU is computer or Xbox, whatever. This I actually really like. This trade deals are a big part of the football transfer business, but you can't actually do it on FIFA 12. So this will make it much more realistic and fun. And also, if you want to sign a player that perhaps you can't, on FIFA 12, it's really annoying when someone like Scott Sinclair, that I often like to try and sign because he's a very good player, can't sign because they don't have enough depth in their position or something like that. So that will improve that, and hopefully you'll be able to get some decent transfers that you want to purchase. When offering to loan players, you can now set a future purchase price to sign the player permanently at the end of the loan period. Fairly sure you could do that anyway. When the CPU makes an offer for one of your players, you can now choose to counter offer to ask for more money. The CPU will then choose to accept, reject, make a counter offer of their own. That's good, because the CPU can do that themselves on FIFA 12, but you can't. Contract negotiations now contain advice from your chief executive, which act as a guide to what they think the club and player may want. So I think that does it anyway. No. When offering contracts, you can now choose a role for the player you're trying to sign, e.g. crucial player, important player, future star. This expectation will affect whether a player chooses to join your club. Fairly self-explanatory there. Prior to making a firm offer, you can now make an inquiry to find out whether a player is available and how much the club will want for them. That's good. You can now make the offers for players directly from media stories by pressing left stick. Obviously that's not vital, but it's a nice touch. A new financial strictness setting will limit the percentage of players' sales that go back to your transfer budget chosen at the start of career mode. Breaking news: a new Sky Sports style overlay will now deliver breaking news and top news to career mode hub. You now have the ability to edit player appearance during your career mode seasons. This option can be unlocked via the new EA Sports Football Club catalogue. I think that's like a store you can buy stuff with, like vintage kits and stuff like that. I'm not quite sure, but I don't know, just something else to add in. User interface: you can now read news articles from the media pane whilst the game is advancing. The first time you enter career mode menus, its tutorial overlay appears to guide you through each pane's function. Yeah, well, I don't know, people who haven't played it before might need that. So that was most of the thing about just a career mode then. Now we also have, this is what the new career mode calendar looks like. As you can see, the results table has been upgraded a bit. It's a bit easier to read and generally looks a bit smoother. This is the Sky Sports thing I think they're talking about. If most of you know that Chelsea are indeed chasing Edison Cavani right at this minute, so that's quite good the way they've done that. But the menu is the same as last time. Yeah, so you also get these bigger stories here. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, and see, this is obviously for Arsenal, and you can read these, and it generally looks much nicer than it did. International teams that you can manage, obviously, talked about that. There again. So, what is this? This is obviously the tutorial that he was talking about. So it tells you everything you need to know about the career mode layout is all there. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that, and hope you're looking forward to FIFA 13 as much as I am. So rate, subscribe, like, whatever, share to your friends. Actually no, don't share to your friends, because if you have Facebook and stuff, it just makes you look like a bit of a loser. So thanks for watching, guys.